Welcome back. In this video, we'll quickly create a fact skill within minutes, and then we'll be eligible to win some cool rewards. Okay, while watching me create this skill, at various times, I'll tell you to pause the video and go accomplish what I've just showed you in the video. After you accomplish that step, come back, hit the play button, and watch the next step. This way, within minutes, we'll have created a skill together. Today, let's create a fact skill. Creating fact skills are just plain fun. People love to hear interesting, strange, and sometimes weird facts about all kind of things. And if you're not sure what kind of fact skill you want to create, Google is your best friend. Today, I want to create a Louisiana fact skill. So I just went to Google, typed in Louisiana facts, and tons of information came up. I clicked on this website, and when I did, wow, take a look. Tons of Louisiana facts and trivia that I can simply copy and paste and use. And this is so cool. I can click this drop-down menu and I can find facts and trivia about all 50 states. So imagine I could create a fact skill for all 50 states in just a short time. How cool would that be? I hope some of you will do that exact thing. But maybe you're not into state history and facts. How about some dog facts? Type in dog facts into Google and all kind of great information in here. You know, people want to know facts about their Labrador Retriever, Rottweilers, their Chihuahua, their Poodle, all kind of dog facts you can create. How about moon facts, sun facts, star facts, all kind of great facts you could create. How about facts about different countries? Hey, facts about Costa Rica. You can find all kind of interesting facts. How about facts about sloths, okay? How about facts about wildlife, right? People want to know interesting things. How about facts about dinosaurs? Wow, that would be a cool fact skill. Kids would love that. And if you're still not sure, simply go to Google, and all you have to do is type in fact or facts about, and as you can see, Google will give you some suggestions. Do you want something about dinosaurs, wildlife, sloths, whatever? And then all you need to do is type in facts about A, and look, more suggestions. Australia, Africa, animals, Argentina, Abraham Lincoln. Let's back that out and put in a B. Okay, how about facts about Brazil? Bees, bullying, butterflies, Belgium. See, Google's going to show you all of the most popular things that people have looked for in the past, which then gives you a clue as to some different things you could create. China, cats, Canada, cheetahs. Let's try one more. How about D, dogs, dolphin, dreams, depression? You could create tons and tons of different facts. Now it's time to pause the video and go do some research. Find out what kind of fact skill are you going to create. And then when you're done, hit that play button and come back for the next step. All right. You've accomplished that step, and now you know exactly what you want to create your fact skill on, and today we'll create a fact skill together. Mine is going to be about Louisiana facts. So now I'm going to open up a notepad or a Word document so that I can put all of my facts on there. So let me bring that document over here. There we go. And right here, let me make this a little smaller. There we go. Here's some Louisiana facts. So I'm just going to copy from right there all the way down. Let's see what I have. I don't have any advertising in the way. That's great. Okay, good. I like this site. And there we go. I'll stop right at the very bottom. There's 50 different facts and trivia. I'm going to copy that. I'll come back to my notepad, and down here, I'll just paste that in. Oh, wow, look at that. So now, as you can see, that's all bunched up, isn't it? So what we need to do is take a moment to clean this up. So what I need to do is put all of these on one line apiece and put a space between each fact, okay? So if I just come right here, I can hit enter and see there's a space between each fact. Okay, great. So right now, you need to take time to do that. Pause the video, go through there and put a space between each one of these facts. Get this all cleaned up, and then when you're done, hit that play button and we'll start on the next step. All right, so you're back. You now have all of your facts. You've researched them, you've copied, and you've pasted them into a text document. And there's mine. Matter of fact, I've got mine all cleaned up. And as you can see, if I were to open this up just a little bit, you can see that I have all of my facts, all of them on one line. Or in other words, you can see right here, it's short, so it shows it on one line. And there's a space between each one of the facts or the trivia quiz. And when I say on one line, well, if I were to actually take this and just keep going, larger and larger and larger, well, then you can see that each of these ends up being on one line, okay? And this way, whenever I copy and paste them into the platform, they're going to work out like they're supposed to, okay? Fantastic. Now that we have this ready to go, let's go back to our Voice Apps platform. Now that we're here, we want to create our facts skill. So we're going to come down to the sample projects right here. And in the sample projects, let's scroll and look, there's dog facts. Here's one that we can copy. So we'll go to the menu bar, and if we click on the menu bar, we have Create Copy. I'll click on that, and now I can put in my own information. So I'm going to call mine right here for the project name, Interesting Louisiana Facts. So I can type that in there, or as you saw me, I copied and pasted that information in there. I come down here, the category, well, I'm going to leave it at education and reference. That's a great category. Come right down here, I'm going to leave it in English. The project icon, well, obviously, we don't want dogs there, so let's see if we can't find something better. So I'll click on that, and right up here, I'm just going to paste in Louisiana because I'm looking for some Louisiana icons. So if I paste that in there, give it a moment, it will begin searching, and as you can see, lots of different Louisiana icons that I can use. Now, it's important to note, if you haven't upgraded to the premium version of our platform, you should upgrade now because you have literally millions of different icons that you can choose from. If you don't have the premium version, you may only see a few here, but you can upload your own image, and we have videos that show you how to do that on our YouTube channel. However, since I have a premium account, I got lots of cool things that I can choose, and I'm just going to choose this Louisiana icon. So now I have that, and I'm going to update the description. So I'll come down here. Let me copy and I'll paste in. My description says, discover some interesting and sometimes weird facts about Louisiana. I'll click the create button. And in moments, there it is. Let me close the sample projects. There it is. Interesting Louisiana facts. Cool. We're almost ready to start editing our new fact skill. It's time to pause the video. Complete this step, then come back, hit that play button, and we'll start the next step. All right, you're back. Let's get started. Let's pick up where we left off at. As you can see, I have all of these different skills that I'm either working on or have already published. This one, we want to begin editing. So I'm going to highlight this card, and as you can see, wherever I go, whichever card I'm hovering over highlights. Well, I want to edit Louisiana, so I've highlighted this one. I simply click, and when I do, my skill opens in the visual editor, which is this great big area right here. And as we can see, well, I only have one intent right here, okay? Which is cool because it's going to be easy to create this. And I can edit everything that this intent does by coming right over here to the intent configuration panel. And this is the panel on the right-hand side. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at each of these tabs right here so that we can make any edits. The first tab is the activation tab, and it tells Alexa what to do when this skill is launched or opened up by a user. So we'll scroll down here and we'll just make sure that this information is correct. And it has the publishing information, which is interesting, Louisiana facts. That's great. These are the different opening phrases. So when someone says, Alexa, open interesting Louisiana facts. Do I really want it to say that? I want to make it simple. So I'm going to back this out to say, open Louisiana facts. Makes it just a little bit easier for people to remember. There we go. Much better. Now people can simply say, Alexa, open Louisiana facts. Easier for folks to remember is better. Come down here. We have this description. We hope you enjoy using interesting Louisiana facts. Great. And there's our detailed description that we put in earlier. Discover some interesting and sometimes weird facts about Louisiana. But I want to have some better keywords down here, okay? So keywords help your user to find your skill. So I should have some keywords down there that people might type in when they're looking for a skill. And they might type in Louisiana facts, only Louisiana, or maybe they'll type in facts, or maybe they'll type in fact skill. There we go. Now, I have that information done. I'm going to come to the Data tab. The Data tab, there's nothing for us to do there, so we're going to leave that as it is. This is our Response tab. So when this skill is started, Alexa's going to say, here's your fact, and then she's going to randomly choose from one of the many facts that are down here. Okay, we now need to delete all of these facts and enter in our facts. But before we do, I want to copy one of these facts because there's something here I want. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to my notepad, and at the top, I'm going to paste in that sample that I have. You see this little bit of code right here? Let me put a space there. I want this code right there. So from the beginning of that little bracket to the end of that bracket, I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put it right there. There we go. Now, what I want to do is I want to take this little bit of code which says to take a half a second break. And I want to put that half a second break anywhere I see a period. As you can see, I've already done it right here. And there is a sentence and a break. So anywhere where you have a long fact, it's a good idea to put that half a second break. That way, when Alexa begins to read this fact or this trivia, she will pause between each sentence, and Alexa will do something like, the world-famous Mardi Gras is celebrated in New Orleans. Right here, she sees the code and she takes a half a second break. Then she continues reading, saying, Mardi Gras is an ancient custom that originated in Southern Europe. She takes another break, just like we would when we're reading a sentence, and she continues. It celebrates food and fun just before the 40 days of Lent. She takes a break and pauses, a Catholic time of prayer and sacrifice. All right, that's what you need to do. You copy this break and you put it everywhere you have a long fact or trivia. Put it in there so Alexa will take a pause after every sentence. Okay. It's time to pause this video, complete that step, then come back and hit play for the next step. All right, congratulations. That was pretty easy, wasn't it? Now it's time to complete the next step. So now we're going to come right over here back into our dashboard. And remember, all of this stuff that we see, these responses, right? It says your dog. Well, this was from the dog fact. So we need to delete all of this information because we are creating a skill about Louisiana. We want to put in Louisiana facts. So I'll come up here to the minus button and just click and delete each and every item. And then you can see that's really easy to do. Now I want to come right here and put in my own responses. So if I come back to my notepad, I'm going to copy the first response and I'm going to put it right here. Paste and hit enter. Great. When this skill starts, Alexa is going to say, here's your fact, and then she's going to read the fact. However, we want to put in all of them here. So I'll come over here. I'll choose the second one. I'll copy that and I'll stick it right here and I'll hit enter. There we go. Now we have 2 facts. So every time this skill begins, Alexa will say, here's your fact, and she will randomly choose one of the 2 and read that skill. But we want to put all 50 in here. So go back to your notepad here and copy each one at a time. Stick it in there, hit enter. Copy one at a time, hit enter. However, that could take a long time. But I've got a premium account. I've upgraded, and you should too, because when you upgrade, you can click on this little bitty truck icon right here. And when you do, you can enter in a truckload of information at one time, which makes this task a whole lot easier. So I'm going to go back to my notepad. I've already put these 2 in here. I just need to enter the other 48 facts or trivia. So I'll copy that whole thing. There we go. I'll copy that. I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to click on bulk add. Wham! There you go. You see, all of that information is there. And now I have 50 different trivia facts. That's cool. All right, it's time to pause that video. You enter in all of your facts. And when you're done, hit the play button and we'll pick up where we left off. Okay, you're back and you've completed that step. Now, I hope you went ahead and upgraded so it didn't take you a long time to copy and paste all of your facts in here. Now, let's pick up where we left off at. We've already looked at the activation tab, the data tab, the response tab. We've got one more tab. If we look at the next action tabs, this is what tells Alexa to end that skill, and we don't need to do anything here. It's completed. So I'm going to go back to the response tab right here just so that I can take a look at it, okay? And these are all 50 of them. And it's time to test our skill. So we go up here to the black navigation bar, and we can click on this test icon. When we do, it opens up over here, and now I can come right to the very bottom where it says Start Your Skill. Now, whenever I click on Start My Skill, Alexa should say, here's your fact, and then she should randomly choose from one of the 50 different facts that are in here. And it's always important to test your skill just to see how it sounds. So let's go ahead and test our skill now. So I'm going to come right down here and click on Start Skill, and let's see what Alexa does.
Here's your fact. Fort Polk was established in 1941 and named in honor of the Right Reverend Leonidas Polk, the first Episcopal Bishop of the Diocese of Louisiana. On March 12, 1993, Fort Polk officially became the home of the Joint Readiness Training Center.
All right, now that sounded really good. And it sounded like when Alexa got to the end of a sentence, she paused for a half a second and then continued reading. Let's test it one more time.
Here's your fact. The city of Sulphur is the 13th largest city in Louisiana and is named for the chemical and mining industry that helped to establish Calcasieu Parish in the late 1800s.
Interesting. All right, it sounds like everything is working. So now that it's working, we can publish our skill. So I'm going to come right up here and I'm going to click on the test button. It will close the test area on the right hand side. And now we can come right over here to click on publish. Click on publish. And if this is the first time that you've done this, then you're going to need to create an Amazon developer account. It's very easy to do and only takes a couple of minutes. If you don't know how to do that, simply come right up here to our help button. Click on that help button and you can go to our YouTube channel. Click on the YouTube channel. Once there, come right here to the playlist tab. Click on playlist. Then you can come right here to where it says 0 for publishing your skill. If we click on that, this will open up all the videos in that series. I'll pause that video and come right here to lesson number 2, Amazon Developer Account, and lesson number 3, linking your account. Watch those 2 videos. It looks like it's about 7 minutes long. Watch those videos, create your Amazon Developer Account, link your account, and then come back to the dashboard. Once you're back at the dashboard, you'll now be ready to publish your account. So for those that already have an Amazon Developer Account, we'll publish our skill now. Click on Publish. and then we'll click on Deploy Skill. As you can see, it's going to work, and it's pushing all that information to our Amazon account. And congrats, it says your skill has been deployed to your Amazon account. All right, we're going to close that out, and now it's time to pause the video. Complete that step, and when you get done, come back, and we're going to go look at our Amazon developer account to see what's happened. All right, you're back, and hopefully you have published or pushed your skill to your developer account. Let's go to our developer account. If I go to my developer account and I logged in, and I've already logged in, so I'm going to refresh my screen. And there it is. Look, interesting Louisiana facts. Wow, now that's great. All I need to do is come all the way over here to the edit button. Click on the edit button. Once at the edit button, it says here, I've got a notice from Amazon that says the build is successful. Great, I'll close that out, but I'm going to come right up here to certification. Now, I'm going to click on the certification, and it says 0 errors found. Now, it is important to note that if for some reason you did create a fact skill that was more for children and you put it in maybe the children's category, you'll need to first come to the distribution tab. Because at the distribution tab, you'll need to scroll down, come right here to save and continue, scroll down, and right here where it says, is this skill directed to or does it target children under the age of 13? If you've put your skill in the children's category, you'll need to be sure to put a dot in that radio that says yes, okay? Well, if yours are not for children, you can leave it no. However, if yours is, tick yes, come down to the bottom and hit save and continue. One more time, hit save and continue, and then Amazon will automatically bring you to the certifications tab. Now we can come right over here to the submissions button. It says our skill is ready for submissions. All right, now is the moment we've been waiting for. All you need to do is click on submit for review. Once we do that, it's now pushing that over to Amazon, and now they will review our skill. Look at that, in review. Congratulations. You'll get an email from Amazon, and they will say it normally takes about 5 days, but most of the time in under 24 hours, they will review your skill, they will test it, and if everything works, your skill will go live. Once your skill is live, be sure to contact us. Show us that your skill is live, and you will instantly win some cool rewards, and you'll be entered into a drawing to win some even more awesome rewards that we give away every month just because you're learning how to build some cool skills on our platform.